Hello, this is the 225 Q&A test. Plaintiff attorney is Mr. Mason, M-A-S-O-N. Defense is Mr. Roberto, R-O-B-E-R-T-O. Again, plaintiff Mr. Mason, M-A-S-O-N. Defense is Mr. Roberto, R-O-B-E-R-T-O. And defense will be questioning, but the plaintiff does come in. Here we go. Ready? What is it? Basically, it went through what happened. I came up, talked to the driver, asked him about the load, if he thought we could lift the 2 pallets off. He said yeah, and then I went ahead with the lift, moving the forklift forward as I had already adjusted them. I don't think that's in the statement, but I pulled forward and made the lift. The rest I've already told you basically. When you read your statement, did you read it to refresh your recollection in preparation for the deposition here today? Yes, I did. Do you have that with you today? No, it's in my vehicle. I don't have it on me. All right, I believe it was produced in response to discovery. Was it? It doesn't sound familiar. I don't think I saw anything like that. But if he read that to refresh his recollection, I'm entitled to it. We could go off the record and take a look at it. I'm okay with that. You know, we've been going for a little while. Do you want to take a little break? Okay, that's fine. We'll go off the record. Let's take a break. Let's go back on the record. Mr. Wiley, you have been kind enough to provide a copy of a statement that you gave, and that was, how long after the accident occurred did you prepare the statement? It was maybe 15 minutes. Okay, and this was all prepared by you? That is correct. And down at the bottom, you recognize that your signature is attached there? Yes, I do. All right, and you've read over this entire statement? Yes, I have. All right, and does everything in this statement meet with your recollection of the events surrounding the accident? Yes, it does. In the statement, down toward the end of it, you say, from where I was, I could not see how the driver was hit. Do you see that line, second to the last sentence? Yes, I do. All right, was something blocking your view of the driver when the pallets were falling off toward him? Well, maybe that statement isn't. It's more or less, I didn't see. Like I said, everything happened so fast that I was looking at the load. I was looking at what I was doing. I was looking straight ahead. Basically, I saw out of the corner of my eye that he came forward. I actually didn't see what he did exactly, short of he came forward, and I was busy looking at the load and what it was doing and thinking about what I was doing. All right, in terms of deciding to pick up both pallets at one time, was that a decision you made to try to do that? Objection, misstates his prior testimony. I actually asked the driver because he knew what we were unloading. Can we lift? Can we take both at the same time? He said yes. I don't see why not. He said something to that effect. His exact words I don't recall. In terms of making a decision such as that to pick up 2 pallets at a time, you have the final say in whether you do that or not. Is that correct? Counsel, that is argumentative. Objection. Yes, I do. Okay, so if a driver of a truck says, hey, why don't you take 2 loads, but you're looking at the loads and you don't think it's safe to do so, well, he did not say that. I asked if he thought we could do it because he knew what the loads were. He knew how they were stacked and how close they were together. I couldn't see beyond the first one. He says yes and guided my forks in. Did the driver know the weight of each one of those pallets? Objection, may call for speculation. I would say in my opinion he did know, yes, but you don't know for sure? I don't know what he knew. And you didn't ask him about the weight of it? No, I didn't. All right, we'll mark this as Exhibit 3 to the deposition, which is his statement. It's entitled Accident Report by Luke Smith, 12:15 p.m. on 2/7/13. That will be Exhibit 3. Do you know of any witnesses who saw the actual accident? No, I did not. I see some people in the photograph. Do you recognize that third individual? Yes, I do. You've identified yourself and the other driver, and there's another person standing in that photograph. I'm referring now to Exhibit 2. Do you know who that is in the photograph? Yes, I do. What is his name? That is Martin Henley. Okay, who is Martin Henley? He's an employee for Marner Trucks. Did you ask Martin if he saw the accident? No, but I know he wasn't there. What does Martin do for Marner Trucks? I'm sorry, what was that? What does Martin do for Marner Trucks? He is a clerk. He's a clerk in the shop. He does a little bit of everything. Does he drive forklifts too? Yes, he does. Does Marner Trucks have any type of cameras that record events going on in the area where this incident occurred? Yes, we do have cameras recording in that area. I would say probably not. I don't believe so. They do have cameras inside the yard and also inside the building, but it's out in front. I don't believe so. All right, what is the material located on the ground in this area? Is it asphalt? Is it just dirt? It's basically just dirt and gravel. Okay, on the day of the accident, were you aware of any unevenness in the surface of the area? It does have some unevenness in certain areas. Where I was at exactly, I don't recall a problem. Were you written up by anyone from Marner Trucks because of the accident? No, I wasn't. Off the record, back on the record. I'm going to be jumping around, filling in some blanks or questions I have regarding the testimony that you just gave. So if I lose you, let me know, and I'll back up so you know exactly what I'm talking about, okay? Okay, that's fine. Okay, thank you. One of the last questions is whether you got written up. The answer you gave was no, you didn't. However, did you receive any other forklift classes or training from Marner Trucks after the accident? Yes, they did. Okay, and what kind of training did you receive? Well, all of the employees received training with all of the equipment. All right, so we do have a word list. We've got Luke Smith. Luke, capital L-U-K-E. Smith, capital S-M-I-T-H. Martin Henley, capital M-A-R-T-I-N. Henley, capital H-E-N-L-E-Y. Mr. Wiley, capital W-I-L-E-Y. Marner Trucks, Marner, capital M-A-R-N-E-R. Trucks, capital T-R-U-C-K-S. And that concludes our 225 Q&A test. Good luck.